My name is McKay Proctor. I am a supply chain management and English senior from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm on Ozarks 2017. So I ride for the people that have to fight with the fighters. Whenever I think about the people I've looked up to most of my life, almost every single one, if not directly, has been indirectly affected by cancer. And I think that if each of us goes through that thought exercise, we end up in the same place, right? Even if we ourselves have not directly had the disease, we know someone who has, and if by some miracle you've evaded that, you know someone who knows someone. And I personally have gone through that. I know the weight that I carry from the people in my life who've been affected by cancer, and I know how hard that can be. The struggle itself with the disease is awful. It's more than any one human being should have to endure, but for the extended network around that person, for the people that stay up all night during hospital visits and worry from afar while someone's going through procedures, and the people who have to bear the financial brunt and the brunt of grief, I think those are the people that get forgotten about a lot. And for me, those are the people that I want to be there for just as much as the people who have the disease themselves. This blight, this plague that affects our race of humanity, I think that it can be ended, and I think one of the best things about it ending will be that there will be no more grief, there will be no more struggle, there will just be the joy of being around the people that we love. I think that's ultimately what we're here for. I most identify with the pillar of hope. I think that first and foremost, it's the pillar that underpins the other two. When we learn, when we acquire knowledge, we acquire that knowledge with the hope of applying it one day, right? We hope that we can somehow better ourselves or better deal with situations through knowing things. And specifically where cancer is concerned, we build our knowledge with the hope of prevention and ultimately finding a cure. And I think that without having sort of that wellspring of hope, that would feel like an empty exercise. And the same can be said of charity. I think that we give with the hope that someone's life will be improved. That's a speculative exercise, but it's one that puts faith in our fellow human beings to hopefully get over the hump through our giving of ourselves. And then I just think that hope is one of the most powerful forces in the human emotional toolbox. I think that we get up every day with the hope that we can make this world a better place. And without that, some of the darkness we encounter, some of the struggle we encounter might be too much to bear. I know that my hope is something that sometimes flickers, sometimes diminishes, but the people that mean the most to me in my life are those that keep my hope alive. I'll always appreciate them, and I'll always appreciate that, so I ride for hope.